Hi everyone, it's Caitlin here again, and I wanted to just show you how we can use Padlet to create a computer model to help us think about how different types of mulch affect the ecosystem and decomposition rate. So to get our model started, let's first think about the modeling question here on the left side of the screen. How do woody mulch and straw-like mulch affect the decomposition rate in Morrow Canyon? And that's the question that we're going to try to answer by building our model. So the first thing you want to do to answer a modeling question is to add decomposition rate to your model, since that's what we're trying to investigate. So to do so, double-click anywhere on the Padlet to create a post. Post has a few parts to it: a title, a description, and any attachments. So here for the title, I'm going to make decomposition rate. And then you can add an image by clicking on the Google search tool. You can change what you're actually searching for to make it a little more likely to see what you'll find. I think I'll choose this rotting tree here for my decomposition rate. You can scroll to find any image you want to use. Next, I want to add my two types of mulch, woody mulch and straw-like mulch, and label them similarly and find a picture. So I'll do that real quick. Drag that around. You can move your parts as much as you need them. Nice hay bale there for straw-like mulch. Next, once you have those two added, which are the ones that are directly relating to our question, you can think about all of the other factors that you came up with that you thought might affect the decomposition rate of mulch and add those into your model as well. So I can demonstrate this with soil moisture, since I thought that would be an important factor affecting our decomposition rate. Again, you can drag it around and choose an appropriate picture. Once I have a few components added to my model, I can start connecting them. So to do that, I can choose a component or a process that I think is going to affect another one and hit connect to a post and select the other component or process that I think it affects. So for instance, I think that woody mulch will impact soil moisture, so I can make a connection between those two. Finally, you want to describe the relationship between those two components. So to do so, you want to double click on your screen again to create a new post. And then just in the description of it, you want to describe the relationship between the two components. And you can do this by creating two conditional statements. You may have used conditional statements before in geometry or in computer programming. The format is pretty simple. If something increases, decreases, or varies, then something else increases, decreases, or varies. So to describe the relationship between woody mulch and soil moisture, I write two conditional statements. If woody mulch increases, then soil moisture increases. And then for the second one, if woody mulch decreases, then soil moisture decreases. This might seem redundant or confusing now, but setting up these conditional statements will help us use our model later to think about the complex relationships between factors that aren't directly connected to each other. So it's really important to make sure you include them. And you can go ahead and drag them to whatever part of your model so that they are associated with that relationship there. Next, I also think that soil moisture will have an impact on the decomposition rate. So I'm going to do the similar thing again, connect to a post, and connect it to decomposition rate. And I think that if soil moisture increases, then the decomposition rate increases. And if the soil moisture decreases, then the decomposition rate also decreases. So you can set the same conditional statement and drag it over to that relationship. And then just keep doing that. So for example, you can do the same for straw-like mulch. Do you think the relationship will be exactly the same, or will it be any different than it was for woody mulch? What else do you think might affect decomposition? Keep going until you've added everything you think affects the decomposition rate of mulch and set all of the relationships you think there are. Next, we'll try using this model to make some predictions about what happens when different conditions and in the environment change. See you soon.